Today we are doing some Madden 19. This is our team. It has upgraded. I say we get an elite for these two. The right side of the ball, and then the one for the left, and then the center. If we can get this, I think our team is good. We have 285 overall wide receivers. We got Steve Young power up. This is our fourth wide receiver, so I think I can power him up. Yeah, I can. I have 106 training point things. So I'm going to power the living crap out of him. We need to get Jerry Rice higher so Jerry Rice can get past the Brandon Cooks. So the Brandon Cooks can go down. Oh, we can only get this one to get him to an 83, but I think he might be better. He might. Yes, he is. Okay. I got actually stats to Brandon Cooks. Jumping, catching, and traffic's better. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! Fifth wide receiver's garbage. Dad, my third cornerback's the 80 overall is the elite that I pulled out of my first gold player pack. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're waiting. I think almost time for that pack to leave. I think it did. Okay, whew. I think it did, I don't know. Yes, that's gone. What's gonna come back? Oh, aka what's gonna come in? I'm gonna do, wait, no, because I want to do two of these. And we're gonna keep the rest of our coins, because we're gonna hop into a game after we pull some players. This one's probably gonna be a gold. Nope. Okay. This one. Bye-bye. We can get a certain amount of subscribers by Halloween. Maybe I'll give away one player of the first person to join the stream on the first person to comment. Maybe we should just open up these and see what we get. See if we can get anything good out of these. Oh, that's better than I normally get out of those. I'm doing the get a player thing now. We're gonna open like 10 more of these. Shush, I'm streaming. You can't be cursing. They can hear you. Can I pull an elite here though? Nope. Silver. Oh. You could have at least given me a high silver. Four more. So that's gonna go down 2,000 more. Oh. 3 more to go, guys. Oh. 3 more, okay. So another silver, it's a core silver. Two more left of these. And then I think we're gonna have to get a gold player. As soon as I say that, we pull this guy, and I don't need him. This is the last one before if we don't get a gold, I'm opening up to get a gold player, so we have high chance in elite, and we do not get a gold. That's just great. Well, I guess we'll have, wow, that's not bad. Out of 7, I got, I think, 3 or 4 golds. I'm gonna get a gold player, and it's just a regular old gold player. And there we go. That really frustrates me. I wasted so many coins just doing that. Upgrade. We can't do, he needs to become, this is gonna suck. 100 to get him. Your race has become a 4 now. Is it possible for me to power up my Sean Taylor? No, 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 that's not. I need 5 here. There we go. Now I need a decent amount to get him there, and then a good amount. We can get this guy to 90. Item to get a certain item to get him to an 87. So you're still an 80. And we're gonna go to challenges, and we're gonna do. See, I got done all 16 weeks. Now we're down to the postseason stuff. We are facing the Steelers. It's ideal. They're both 80, but I'm the one on the left. I'm the way, so. We're going to try to stop them.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks for the commentary. See, we're kicking it off to the extra Steelers.
Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by a man who's becoming an elder statesman among quarterbacks in the league, drafted back in 2004. It's Ben Roethlisberger.
And when you just sit and look at the raw numbers, you actually kick back and nod in appreciation about the career Ben Roethlisberger has had. Went over 50,000 passing yards last year, 8th all-time. But what he wants more than anything, one more run at the Super Bowl where he's won twice previously. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Roethlisberger throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On third down, Roethlisberger. And this one is incomplete.
Punting?
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now here's Ross. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Woo!
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Young looks to throw on first down. They set up the screen to Ajayi. They find some open field here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I'll just do whatever.
It's hard to play in the NFL now as a running back and not catch the football as well. Ajayi shows what you can do when you have both of those skills.
Good in space, isn't he?
He really is able to catch the ball, and he helps create blocks downfield. A lot of times that's what people miss. It's not just making other guys miss you. It's setting up guys to block those guys downfield with the moves you make, and Ajayi does that very well.
Here's Steve Young on second down.
Ajayi.
They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
Oh, Randy Moss!
For a Steelers touchdown.
85 overall dabbing
from
on
3
the
yards
meters.
out. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right.
high
That's
mark.
the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket. to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
On second down, it's Bell, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Whoosh. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Yeah, we did. Nice job, Sean Taylor.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. Nice. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Griffey, come here.
That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Yeah, get up there, Griffey.
Extra point good by Catanzaro.
Yeah.
And it's now 14-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Go on.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Wait, did I actually kick it well?
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick 6. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. 1 quarter down, and they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
The Steelers defense getting ready here for this next possession. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points, got pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they end it? Let's find out. 23 yards on the play.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Here's Steve Young.
Christian Minecraft.
Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one.
Lob it, yes! Break a tackle! Keep going, Randy Moss! You can't stop him! Yeah, take the L. Take the L, Pittsburgh.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
You're down by 20 points now.
And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
And they started
2 touchdowns
off
already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away.
That's back in 5.
On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Young dancing to his left. Going for it all. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Here's Young. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, he'd be a little bit more careful.
Up.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
I said please.
It'll be Young again, being chased out left.
Boom, boom, boom,
and the Steelers are in for the touchdown.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Yes.
Catanzaro now for the extra point.
The actual Pittsburgh Steelers are getting wrecked by an 80 overall team.
extra point up and good by Catanzaro.
No wonder why they
suck. Round is on here in this first half.
I'm even beating them.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away.
That's back at the 10.
Smith-Schuster now to return.
Boom! Aw, I was hoping for him to fumble then. That was funny, though.
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well.
Oh,
they've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
If he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling
defensively. You better
defensively.
hop into a game and look at that.
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Here's Roethlisberger. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. Ross on the return. Shelling through the defense. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Steve Young and his Madden Legends offense heading out for their next drive. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I can see Rice, I can see Moss, I can see Beckham, I can see even A.J. Giant.
Young on 3rd down. Flushed out right.
But I see a rollout.
He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. It's Young on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got some space here. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
That's good. That's decent.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young.
I see.
And some room to roam now. And there he goes inside the 30. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there in a 1st down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
We're doing a skinny post. We're trying to get this touchdown.
On 1st and 10, Young buying time to his left. And some space here.
Touchdown.
And with a clock reading 0,
what a god.
He is into the end zone.
What a godly quarterback.
Exclamation mark to the end of this
Holy
second
crap.
quarter.
Indeed.
We get the ball back as well.
Well, my education continues in this game. I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the
5
world
touchdowns just
that
in the
would have said
first
pass up
half.
the field goal here, go
we
for
score
it, and expect for it to be
another
successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one
5
just like a video game.
Especially for
In
the
the
final play of the
second
first
half,
half
we're
to have the
gonna
guts
win
to do that. You want the
by
third quarter already?
70 points.
No problem. Let's do it. Boswell
Hey,
on
but
now
they
to kick
started
this
off
one
with
away.
so we might score 77 points.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Beat my record on scoring. But this isn't against the
And he's
this
all
is
the
against
way
the
up
bot,
across the
but
40.
this bot's
And down at the
actually supposed to
42-yard
be
line.
better than me.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Young steps away to his left. And some room to maneuver. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Trying to push it and put it like
Partner, he was going through his
points.
progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now here's Young. Flush to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Young takes it on the sneak and able to follow his center and pick up the 1st.
Yes.
He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line,
Perfect pass.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall. They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that 1st down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides when that derriere, and he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're trying to get...
Back now in Pittsburgh, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On second down, Young dancing to his left. Finding room to the 20. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up first and goal inside the 10.
Being chased out left. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities, you get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm going to have
Not
to
only
do
was the
this.
call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
That's a touchdown.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Cat and zero out now as he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
Okay.
They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. James has got it, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Roethlisberger to his big target, James, all 6-7 of him for a Steeler first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Carl Lawson in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And he finds McDonald. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Offense for them has been a
dang it,
where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He actually got a touchdown.
Exercise and futility right now. Still down
Oh
big.
my, it took me
So
forever to do all that. I had to do it all by myself.
Too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
Come on,
Returning it, John Ross.
They humiliated us before.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Randy Moss, 65 yards. And this Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and the lead will swell by one more. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called.
And they finally get to him as he's taken down. Vic Beasley in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. One last shot for Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, I took him out and I fed the dog.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.
As soon as he got out there to any part of grass, he went.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
I beat the Steelers 49-7. He didn't poop.
Did you take him over to the grass?
Yes. I'm live streaming and I'm trying to get these challenges done so I don't have to do this crap. I'm almost at the Super Bowl one. I can't have the Patriots beat me.
John, you're going to school late.
Huh?
You're going to school late tomorrow.
Why?
You got a dentist appointment.
Oh my gosh. For what?
You got a dentist appointment at 8:30 in the morning.
For what?
Your checkup.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach here in Orlando. Getting you.
They met here on the opening Thursday of 2015, and they're at it again here. The Steelers and Pats are underway. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. They run with a rookie. This is Sony Michel. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20.
You gotta be
10,
kidding me.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 76 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Now Ross to return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
They did that only do money instead.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Wow. Nope. Goodbye.
Come on. Come on.
And I get a token for just beating this team. It's so stupid. I don't get no pack until the last one, and that's an 82 overall team. Nice, no, my baby girl, baby girl.
Oh, there's a candy bar down here for you.
No, that's not yours.
It looks like mine.
No, it's mine, you weirdo. Leave it alone. God. It's great. No one's been watching me or is watching me. Will it ever change? Probably not.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL.
They met here on the opening Thursday of 2015, and they're at it again here. The Steelers and Pats are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
One thing we often talk about is setting the tone in a game. How about this? They came after him on play one and put him on the turf and forced an incompletion.
Something for him to think about immediately right off the bat.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to back off either. I think that they had success on the first play. Typically, when a defense does that, they've announced to you that this is what they plan to do throughout the game.
In on the stop there, Andrew Sendejo.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Throwing is Brady on third down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Oh, no.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
This is a better game. You made them punt.
First and 10, Young. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he gets
I love
this
how
one
a
all the
tight
way
end
down
gets
inside
tackled
the
straight
20-yard
away
line.
and doesn't
A really
truck
nice
anyone.
gain of 25
But our
yards.
running back and our
I
wide
do
receiver,
believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle
but
of
our
the
tight end
defense,
can catch.
it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
That's a catch.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Yes, who's Patriots guys do it? Let's say, oh yeah, we got to change. They paid us $1 million.
As we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
It's caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Young takes it on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Young takes it on the sneak. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's third down.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better you be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
Young to throw it this time. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kyle Van Noy in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down.
Really talking about how teams are so competitively matched.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
What?
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Well, there's two sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out.
See, they started off with ball, didn't get anything.
On play action, now Brady.
Yes.
Pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Vincent Ray. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. Defense. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football.
Still third down.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long.
20!
Brady going to throw.
Pick that. Take that all the way back. Go.
Picked off by Brian Urlacher. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass.
And he's into the end zone.
Get on my level.
Steelers.
You can't score against me. You threw an interception on a 3rd down. That should have been a pick 6, but okay.
And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now it's Patterson. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
We have a good quarterback. We have somehow
now it's Brady.
A-okay, like running back.
Yes! Goes.
Go.
Carl Lawson in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
Yes.
Pressure again, and down he goes again. Carl Lawson in there again to drop him for the 2nd straight play, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that's the 2nd time they've gotten to Brady, and you've got to do it a variety of ways. You want your regular pressure. Sometimes you have to bring extra. But in this case, they got to him, and that just doesn't happen very often.
It's a rarity. He's just such a veteran. His pocket presence so good. But, hey, tip of the cap to the D. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print,
He would have picked that. I would have been so
Brandon
mad.
Gaudin. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Man open, it's Moss complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Oh, that's so funny.
Randy Moss, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching it, and ended up in the end zone. But how about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's 2 sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great. D-line not very good.
And as well as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes free.
Cat and 0 out now as he'll kick this one away. Now it's Patterson. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Avery Williamson coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
20.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage.
Wait,
No
did
gain
they
on
really
the
try
play
to
there.
run it
Nice
on
job defensively.
4th and 21? I just noticed they ran it on 4th and 21.
Let's take it inside his
3rd
own
and
40.
21.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from...
Yes!
To the end zone.
Oh,
Touchdown,
I was so worried that he wasn't going to catch it.
Randy Moss, as the first half is winding down. And
Oh,
the
my
Steelers
gosh.
find a way to stretch their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. Now it's Patterson. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They begin with Michelle on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And right side caught Hogan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Young now to throw again. They set up the screen to Ajayi. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there, able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
For Kenner here, it's complete.
Fullback, run. Run, Forrest,
and
run.
He'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. A first down throw for Young. Now they go screen. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jay Ajayi, his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes the score 28-0. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. Now it's Patterson. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And Matthews has it right side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. First catch for the All-Pro Gronk, and a first down.
Well, there it is. Brady connecting with Gronk. But at this stage of the game, this is kind of late for them. I'm used to this happening right out of the gate.
Yeah, and we were thinking we would see this per usual. First quarter, definitely second quarter, but not the case.
And their offense not moving the ball like they normally do. They're losing the game. Those two need to get together and fast.
On 2nd down, Michel. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Brady now on first down. On the side, gets it to Gronkowski. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good pickup of 6 there on first down.
Gronk, I knew that, but
You
I
got the big lead
really
defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Pick that.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes,
Gronkowski unable to hang on. And it's
Thank you
third
for
down.
being dumb.
It's been that kind of a
You're
day
not
so
in
far
field goal
throwing the
range.
football.
Keep it
It just
that
seems
way.
like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football
Nope,
so
nope,
far. Nothing going right offensively. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
What's he gonna try
Call
to
it
go
a 3-yard
for?
gain.
You're
And
going
that'll
for.
bring up fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Oh, why would you
with
be
this lead and the football
disappointed?
things
That's
obviously looking good, but maybe
58-yard field
you've
goal
taught me
attempt.
this before. Maybe
No
this is where the
one's
defense
made
is
any
hoping that
farther
the
than
offense helps them
59.
preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them. Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And this is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another
when you don't
touchdown.
let me run with my
This
quarterback,
thing is ugly.
I throw to my
And
receivers.
now we've hit that stage of the game, partner.
So easy.
Where one of our predecessors, one of the great
gosh,
commentators of all time, he used to
Oh,
sing in
thank
this
goodness.
situation when this game appeared to be over.
I thought
I
I
know the
missed
fat
that
lady's
for a
been
second.
singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is
But
one of our
she's
guys.
singing, too.
Oh, she's singing. She's at least.
She's on like the 5th tune at
Yeah,
this point.
she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Now it's Patterson. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Brady now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down. On first down, Brady.
Come here, boy.
And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Brady. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Well, that field goal block pretty much sums up the day for them, doesn't it?
Boy, it really does. What's the word we often use? Symptomatic. It's just been a sign of how this one's gone.
Give a lot of credit to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game, and they continue to press it.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. And Young's going to throw it here. Buying time to his left.
No, not.
And some room to work.
Whoa.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Okay, I highly doubt they're going to try you.
Second down, Young.
No
Steps away to his left.
I literally ran like...
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
22 yards.
Those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Here's Steve Young. Flushed out right. Room here to run. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Yes.
The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent.
Welcome to Super Bowl 53. You're facing off against the Eagles, who are returning to the Super Bowl after winning
it. Eagles aren't going to do things this year.
50 years after Joe Namath and the guarantee, we are underway in Super Bowl 53. And now here's Ross. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. First and 10, Young. Oh, he's got a little daylight. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Young on first down. And he's got room. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's taken down, but not in the before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Young to throw it. Flush to his right. They find some open field here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Young looks to throw on first down. Dancing to his left. Being chased out left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here's Steve Young on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
That's what I
Good
said.
decision in the end to pull and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try to throw down. Young. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Derek Barnett. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Why would I run?
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
To throw on 2nd down is Young.
Nothing. There's nothing open.
Brandon Graham in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st
Now
and
I have
2nd
to
downs are going to lead
actually
to a
throw
3rd and
this.
long. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine
Come
on
on.
this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not
Thank
being
you
hit,
for getting me
as
down
you
to the
mentioned,
2
they're
yard
moving the ball
line.
well.
They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They run for it with a giant.
Oh, no!
He's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4.
Oh.
Ajayi stopped short on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal
I
line
can't wait to get
stand.
this.
A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their
no.
first trip to the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure,
That's
you feel some
safety.
disappointment, maybe
Huh?
a little bit of deflation
That
there
ain't no
because you didn't get it in.
safety.
But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation.
Oh,
It's
my
too early
God.
to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Tackle
You let
there
him
going to Marshawn
a few
Lattimore.
yards.
Partner,
Put
we know
him
today's
back.
NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs,
See,
they
they're
still
gonna
pay
run.
dividends
They're
because they can
actually
take their
about to
toll on
run
a
it.
defense, and they can add up as the game goes
Again.
along. You control the clock, you control the ball.
Get back
and
there.
That way you often control the game.
And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line.
You better
It'll
pull it.
wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it 4th down.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there.
He's going to keep
Almost
moving.
literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from the safety. That could have been disastrous.
Yeah, it should have been a safety.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now a second down throw for Young. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Young on third down. He finds Beckham.
Thank you.
First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down.
More like the first catch for basically anybody on my team.
And receivers do the pass tree in
You let me run. I swear
when
to
we go
you.
to practices, we see that after practices as well. They
That's
really
a
tune it up,
catch.
don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for
no.
these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's
No.
why they're able to find him in this
There's
type
one
of a
play that
situation.
will work every
Now,
time, no
meanwhile,
matter
a pass
what.
that should have
And
been
that's called a
intercepted,
screen pass.
but it winds up falling incomplete.
Better not
An
fail,
incomplete pass
no.
on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Young.
Oh my, you
Two
went,
minutes
what?
remain in a scoreless first half. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything
No.
off. It brings up third. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Young, they set up the
AJ
screen to
Giant.
Jay.
That's a touchdown. Let's go.
Steelers.
Get on the
With
board.
First touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one
It's what the
resulted in a
Super Bowl
touchdown.
should have
It
been.
had all of those elements.
Steelers versus Eagles, not
Because you really need the
Patriots
rush
versus
to
Eagles.
almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Cat and 0 out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now Wentz.
Good.
They will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Wentz will try again on second down.
Boom, get down.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Get down.
Pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Carl Lawson in there to drop it for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
A chance for us now to discuss Jay Ajayi. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. Now, throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he fires one incomplete.
Are you kidding me?
Six-time Pro Bowl
That was right to you. All you had to do is put your hands down. You went, whoa. Bobbled your hands. You didn't try at all.
40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Here's Young. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he's brought down.
How was that guy so fast? That dude literally caught up to Odell Beckham Jr., who has like 89 speed.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Final play of the half. Young forced out to his left.
Yes!
Take it in.
Thank you.
Touchdown.
Thank you, Randy Moss.
As time expires in the first half,
and
the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And they extend their lead a little, added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he
someone's
gets
actually
just
watching.
shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And once again, they go with Sproles. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to have a third down.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
A first down throw for Young. And his throw here is incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Young will set to throw. Throw left side, complete to Moss. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Young now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Young. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On second down, Young again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's Steve Young. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Randy Moss, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and it's now 21-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a handoff to Sproles to start the drive. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Wentz now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
As soon as this is over,
Once again here on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
First target, first catch, and a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now Wentz.
It's there.
Catch left side. And he'll work it inside
I
the
need
30
an
to the
interception
29-yard
or
line.
a forced fumble, and we need to get the ball, and then this game's over.
Hard to believe his
Nothing,
first
just run
catch
the
of the
ball.
game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
False start, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still second down.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Now Wentz again. Screen pass to Sproles. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And this is caught at the end. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion.
I don't
after
know.
this.
Oh my God, why do you ask me these questions? I don't care. I'm in a game right now about to win the Super Bowl.
They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. This pass caught.
He's not in. He's not in.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Wentz now on 3rd and goal.
Yes, yes, yes,
Back of the end
yes.
zone, incomplete.
No.
You
Why?
will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
Yes, yes.
He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. And the Steelers set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year
we need to start
to win at
getting
home.
out of that
All
field
right? And
position.
sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field.
Go,
and now the
Randy,
final
go,
stages.
Randy. There's some
That
tackles.
one good
Let's
for 14
go.
yards in a Steeler
Let's go.
first. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now a toss play. It's Ajayi. Tough running, but not a ton to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl.
Won the Super Bowl. Let me stretch. Let me take my win like a man. And let me finish this game. I know. Nah.
Take this beating like a man, too.
That gave me a lot of XP. I won the Super Bowl, and that gave me my completion pack. I completed this entire thing. You gotta give me. Okay, that's good. Give me the 2. Really? So I have no player. Do I have any campaign players now? No, I don't. There's no point in doing. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.